An Equity Bank has posted an after-tax profit of 8.7 billion shillings for the first quarter of this year. Equity Group Chief Executive Officer Dr. James Mwangi attributes the results to reduction in loan loss provisions by more than 50%. The lender is now banking on technology to continue its growth as it supports recovery in the post-COVID era. Dennis Otieno has more.
Equity Group has bounced back with positive results in the first 3 months of 2021, weathering the storm brought about by last year's COVID-19 pandemic. The 8.7 billion shilling after-tax profit represents a 64% rise when compared to 5.3 billion shillings posted in the first quarter of 2020. During the period under review, loan loss provisions reduced by 64% to 1.3 billion shillings.
It reflects the prudence of the management team, and particularly in envisioning how to deal with the COVID situation last year in a very conservative way that contained the risk in last year.
The bank's loan book to customers expanded by 29% to 488 billion shillings. Total deposits rose 58% to 790 billion shillings. Overall total assets increased 54% to reach 1.07 trillion shillings, while interest income went up 32% to hit 20.3 billion shillings. Also during the period, non-funded income increased 30% to 10.7 billion shillings. Interesting to note, migration from fixed to self-service channels continued to grow. 74.8% of customer transactions are now on the Equitel platform.
We are seeing the adoption where 98% of all our transactions are now outside the branch and 96% of them are on the digital platform.
After the successful merger that led to the rebranding of Equity Group headquarters in Congo, Mwangi says the bank will use its regional presence to drive trade both locally and regionally.
We're now in DRC, and we are even more excited seeing the big opportunity in DRC. And we are now beckoning the East Africans, whether from Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, to the opportunities we have seen. And when they come, whether it will be mining, they will be prospecting, we'll start with them, we'll support them.
Going forward, Kenya's largest bank by asset size, Equity, will be focusing on various sectors of the economy, which are currently seeking ways to recover from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on their operations. Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV, at the Equity Bank headquarters in Nairobi.